So day 5 and the final day is done and dusted for the Barcelona F1 Shakedown for 2026, and we've got plenty to talk about from today's running, most notably a Ferrari on top with the fastest lap of the week. But before we get into that though, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest Formula 1 news, and be sure to check out our brand new podcast, the Cool Down Room Pod with Dan and Alex, where we go in depth with our Formula 1 reviews as well as talk about all things motorsport. Now, we begin at the front of the timesheets. In the final session of the day, Lewis Hamilton puts the Ferrari right at the top with a 1:16.348. That effort not only, of course, topped day 5, but also topped the whole entire week of running. Before that though, for the morning, Charles Leclerc had led the morning session with a 1:16.6, comfortably ahead as Ferrari stuck to their program. For Ferrari, this was a clean and productive day, lots of laps, no dramas, and a strong showing as they complete their testing allocation for the week. And the one thing we want to point out as well is this is their A-spec car. So they've got a brand new car that's more aggressive and supposedly faster than the one they got now, but they're waiting for approval from the FIA. So hopefully we'll see that soon, and hopefully this is a good sign for their 2026 campaign. Now on to McLaren. After a tricky Thursday, Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris finished strongly on Friday. Piastri was able to log 80 laps with a 1:17.4, with Norris posting a 1:16.5 in the afternoon. Piastri said getting good laps on the board was a key positive, describing Friday as a much smoother experience than the early days. For Red Bull now, after missing some midweek running due to a crash and repairs after Hadjar crashed the car, Max Verstappen returned on Friday for Red Bull. He topped the lap count with a 118 laps in total for today, and while his best time of a 1:17.5 wasn't near the absolute fastest, the mileage, however, was very valuable for Red Bull's program. Verstappen acknowledged there's still quite a bit of work to do, but overall the team delivered a good set of laps to close out the shakedown. Now, some of the heaviest running on day 5 actually came from Alpine's Pierre Gasly. With an impressive 160 laps and a lap time of a 1:17.707, this amount of mileage suggests Alpine prioritized system reliability and long-run performance. Haas had a strong week as well and logged 2 drivers on Friday. Ocon managed to get a 1:18.3 with 85 laps completed, and Ollie Behrman got a 18.4 with 106 laps. Both drivers completed solid programs with only minor interruptions. Audi also finished out their Barcelona Shakedown schedule. Nico Hülkenberg posted a 1:19.8 from 78 laps, with Bortoleto adding another 66 laps to Audi's roster with a 1:20.179. Both drivers had steady running, and Audi finally made up ground after some early interruptions into the week. And for Cadillac, Bottas completed 54 laps today, setting a 1:20.9. While not headline grabbing, this was solid mileage for the brand new team, who are of course still building data. We haven't seen a brand new Formula 1 team in quite a long time, since Haas actually. So, every opportunity to learn is fantastic. Aston Martin finally got substantial mileage on day 5 after debuting their AMR 26 late yesterday. Fernando Alonso was managed to put in 49 laps in total and recorded a 1:20.7. He described it as an exciting first full day, and the team will be keen to build on this in Bahrain now that the car has completed its first meaningful run. Of course, yesterday they only had a filming day. They only had about 5 or so laps done with Lance Stroll in the car. And I believe today their car was limited to maybe 250 to 290 kilometers an hour. So it's not very telling until Bahrain for Aston Martin. Of course, these shakedown tests are mostly all about reliability, system checks and gathering data under the new rules. It's not necessarily about who's fastest, but finishing on a high note with Hamilton's time does certainly give Ferrari some momentum, and the huge lap counts from midfield teams show preparation is well underway as the paddock now turns its focus to the official Bahrain pre-season testing in February.